Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Live from Columbus, Ohio, it's Motown Downtown! Today's guest, nobody DAXIAN. My name is Tyson Bruno, and here's your host, Mo Chocolate.
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Motown Downtown, where we are here to make sure that you have a wonderful time and the greatest time. That's right, that's right. Hello, everybody in chat. Hello to our first-time chatter. Hello, thanks for coming by, everybody. Okay, well, let me just say this right now. It feels good to be back, man. It feels so good to be back. It honestly, God, does feel so good to be back. We took a long, well-deserved break, but now we are back and better than ever. Yeah, so before the show gets started, real quick, let me just say this just real quick at the very beginning. So, as of right now, moving forward, Motown Downtown will only be twice a month. Because before, we did an episode every single week, and that was mentally and physically exhausting for everybody. So this schedule will be better for all of us, all parties basically, yeah. But, with that being said, let's welcome today's very special guest, shall we? Drum roll, please! Ladies and gentlemen, we have an award-winning content creator in the house tonight. A man who provides some of the most hilarious content you will ever find online. No matter who you are or where you are, you can always count on him to make your day that much better. So please, help me welcoming to the show, the winner of Content Creator of the Year, Nobody DAXIAN! There he is. There's the boom. There's the boy. There's the man. There's the one we all know and love. The twerk queen himself. What's up, DAXIAN? What's up, buddy?
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Can I just say, man, this is like a Motown Downtown first. You know, we've been doing the show for well over several years now, and you are the very first person to twerk on camera. So thank you very much for that. Thank you.
What can I say? I'm a man of the people.
But yeah, so let me just say this right now. Thank you for being on the show, DAXIAN. We've had many people reach out to us to be the first guest on our big comeback, but we specifically picked you. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here on Motown Downtown. Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
No, thank you for having me.
For sure, yeah. So for anybody watching right now who has no idea who you are, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Nobody DAXIAN. I like long walks on the beach. So I'm Nobody DAXIAN. My other handle is Kingdom Hearts Funny Man. My very long title is Mr. Dr. Am I allowed to swear on this show?
Go right fucking ahead.
My official title is Mr. Dr. Professor I Fucked Up, Content Creator of the Year, Pro Gamer, Tax Evader, Nice Buttons Haver, Mr. Dr. Professor Reverend, Self-Proclaimed Kingdom Hearts Funny Man, Nobody DAXIAN, Esquire, Copyright, Trademark, Patent Pending. And I make Kingdom Hearts content on Twitch, YouTube, all sorts of stuff. I try to I try to do like weird sort of challenges with Kingdom Hearts. Not even necessarily challenges, just weird stuff. I did a whole video where I tried to make Kingdom Hearts 3 crash as much as I could with mods. So, it's just a bunch of random stuff. I'm here to get I'm here for the goofs and the gaffs, and I'm here to laugh.
We love it. We love a good goofing gaff. So whenever you do you have a card whenever you go out to like conventions to promote yourself? You have like several cards with all those nicknames on it, perhaps?
No. I wonder if I have. I did have. One of my roommates made me a little like name tag that says Kingdom Hearts Funny Man on it. I forgot to bring it to Reconnect. Unfortunately, it was going to be on my suit at the MDAs. I forgot to pack it. It's my one regret. But maybe one day I will have the business card with all of those titles on it. Yeah.
You have a card and then two cards just like flip down. That'd be hilarious. But yes.
Yeah, it's actually just a Walgreens receipt is what I hand you.
I love that. So tell me about I want to know about the pre-Nobody Daxian, your early days as a gamer. Like, were you team PlayStation, PlayStation or Nintendo?
I was a Nintendo kid for sure. Like I dabbled. Like one of my first consoles was a PlayStation, like proper PlayStation.
Nice.
And so I was playing like Crash, Spyro, that sort of stuff. But as soon as I got handed a Game Boy, it was GG. Like it was all over.
I believe that. Like what I'm guessing like Pokemon Red and stuff, or like what else?
So technically, my first. I'm kind of contradicting myself here because my first video game was Pokemon Sapphire, but I only played it like a little bit. I got more into like the PlayStation stuff, and then more Pokemon stuff came out. Got a little more attached to that. So Pokemon Fire Red was a big one for me. That's a childhood game for me. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is a game I absolutely love and adore. It's in my top 10. It's been my top 10 for close to 20-something years now. I think that game like just turned 20 somewhat recently. So yeah, it's stuff like that. I played N64 in middle school while everyone else was playing COD. Yeah, just a bunch of Nintendo stuff, really.
Same here, man. That was literally my first console ever. The Nintendo Entertainment System, playing Mario for before I learned how to speak English, I was playing that game. Because the Nintendo and I are like this. It's like people want to hate on Nintendo and stuff. Like I physically can't hate on them because they literally turned me into a gamer. So they have my nostalgia by the balls, basically.
Yeah, nah, for real. I'm kind of the same way. That Switch 2 Direct when they announced like all the GameCube stuff coming on, they announced Kirby Air Riders. I was like, they got me, bro. They're pulling on it. It was a whole thing, but I'm kind of on the side of like I'm aware of Nintendo shit. But they make pretty good games, so I gotta stick with them, you know.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. So tell me about what inspired you to start posting content on the internet? Like, did you post on YouTube first or on Twitch first? And what was the big deciding factor that you were like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing this? Tell me about that.
So it's funny. I was very inspired by early YouTubers, like probably like the 2008 to like 2014 range of YouTubers. I just saw them playing games, having fun. I was like, I want to do that. So when I was younger, I got onto YouTube. I made an account, posted some stuff that no one saw. It has been since deleted, so don't go looking for it. I actually had a bunch of different accounts. Funny enough, I think I had like 3 different accounts at one point. Like in between middle school and high school. So content has kind of like always been around for me. I took a break from it. Like probably high school to college, right about. And after I graduated, I'm actually a COVID grad. So that kind of, I graduated and I was like, well, no one's hiring, so waka waka. So I kind of just bummed it for a little bit. I had a girlfriend at the time who was really into TikTok. She got me to download TikTok because she said it had cute dog videos on it, and I was like, fuck yeah, I love dogs. So there was that, and I found out that people like Kingdom Hearts on TikTok through
yeah.
oath.jpg, actually. First person I ever found. Yes. A nominee for the Content Creator of the Year category.
Yeah, we had her
by
on
the
the
way.
show. She's incredible.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's so dope. I found her account. I made a little stitch, not a stitch, but like a duet with it, and then I started my TikTok journey from there, where I somehow became somewhat successful in that endeavor. I was on TikTok from 2020 to I think about 2024-ish, more frequently uploading between 2020 and 2023, right around. Because I got burned out on TikTok because their fucking terms of service and
so
their
dumb.
guidelines are absolutely they're nonsensical and they don't make sense and they are not consistent in the slightest.
Yeah, very much so.
But so I got, I think, like before that account got terminated for reasons that I still don't know, because like the last video I uploaded when it got terminated was like 2 months like beforehand. Like it was uploaded 2 months beforehand. So I don't know what I did.
TikTok. You did you post a twerk video and that's what got you taken down?
There's a non-zero chance of that, honestly. My ass is probably on there somewhere. I actually have all of my TikToks archived. I downloaded them all in preparation of, because it was around the time that the big TikTok ban was going to happen in the US, and then it never fucking
did.
happened. Yeah. So in preparation of that, I like downloaded my entire archive, and I have it all saved. It's just not available to the public, but I have them for my memories.
Gotcha.
But in that time, I gained a following of, I think, 45,000
Nice.
at the tail end. I had over 3 million likes across all my videos, and I met a bunch of incredible fucking people through that platform. So that was really cool. And then afterwards, like in the interim of that, I was doing Twitch, because I really liked live streaming. I wanted to do more live streaming stuff, and I was posting live streaming clips to TikTok, and I was like, well, why don't I just go ahead and just make YouTube videos out of them? So I started doing YouTube content as well. Then I kind of became a little more focused on that, and then TikTok fell through, and I was like, okay, whatever. Now I'm here. So
I like that.
that's the journey.
Yeah,
was the
I love
journey.
that, because honestly, TikTok is like, for all the faults that TikTok has, it's one of the best platforms I've ever been on as a content creator, because being able to respond to comments, having the green screen effect, and so like this was new tech. This was new tools that I've never seen anyone do, and now YouTube is trying to like copy that now. So like I like that about
real.
TikTok for sure. And
Yeah.
but actually, before that, I want to know the story behind your online username. Every single content creator has like a unique story about their online nickname. What's the story behind Nobody DAXIAN? Let us know.
I really like Nobodies from KH2. And DAXIAN is a nobody name of a name. It may not even be my name, but I just thought Nobody DAXIAN was cool.
Okay,
That's
well,
pretty much it.
there you go, chat. Now you know the origin of Nobody DAXIAN, a Motown Downtown exclusive. You're welcome.
Yeah, actually, I
curious
see
about
one of my
that.
Twitch mods. I see one of my Twitch mods in there. Beware safety. My community has been trying to guess my name forever. They are not successful. They have not been successful. But as far as they care, my name is either Diana or Ian. I can be
Hilarious.
okay with that.
Also, can we get a shout out for Dan Bob, please? My bestie from Reconnect. What's up, Dan Bob?
Oh my god.
Quite
That's my
literally
one
the
piece
coolest
goat.
human being I've ever met in my life. Love you, bestie, for real. But
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I love everyone in chat, really. But honestly, just tell me about those early days as a content creator compared to how you are now. Like what equipment you used, and like the what mic you used, the tech you had back then compared to now, basically.
Well, how far back are we talking? Because in
Like
middle school,
early,
I was
early,
just using
early.
the. Okay, so when I was first doing stuff like a cringy middle schooler, I was using the webcam on my laptop and the microphone that was built into it. That was it. That's all I did. And then around the time I was doing TikTok, I used my phone, because that's what you shot everything on, was your phone. When I was doing Twitch, I was using a Blue Yeti. microphone, and I got like a cheap like $50-$60 webcam, and then we've kind of been upgrading over the years, and currently I have this mic, which is an Audio Tecma something rather. I have another microphone that's a Shure SMB like 500 or something, and then I'm currently using an Elgato Facecam Pro.
Oh wow! I'm actually in the process. I'm actually in the market for an Elgato Facecam. I think MK2 though.
Very nice.
Because if this
I
quality
think this is
amazing.
the MK2 actually.
MK2?
No, I'm thinking I don't.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
very
think
nice
that's
quality.
what it is.
I like the camera I
it's
have
pretty nice.
now, but I want it to be closer to like on my monitor, so I'm gonna go with that eventually. But that's yeah, it's Elgato sponsored this boy seriously. I'm
I'll
sold.
take it. I need money, Elgato. So like, if you want to sponsor me, we can work something out. Like I'm ready. I'm willing. You know?
Anything with.
I'm also I am using Elgato key lights right now for the lighting setup here. There you go.
And the Stream Deck. That's what's the Stream Deck makes this whole show possible. So shout out for Elgato. Shout out for them.
Shout out Elgato, bro.
But yeah, so like, what was your first like viral moment, DAXIAN? Like the first video or stream, whatever that like a video that did very very well, or a stream that did very very well. What was your first big? Where you're like, oh wow, this might actually work out. What was that? What was the first one?
So, I'll give you a couple different answers here because because there's like a TikTok answer, a Twitch answer, and a YouTube answer, right?
All right.
So the TikTok answer was I made a series called "What Your Favorite Organization Member Says About You," and that got like 20,000 views when it first popped off. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is definitely a push to make me like keep going more because I had like maybe 100 followers or something. Around that time, and so there was that, and then I posted some video that got like 1 million views. Oh, actually there was one other one that I was very proud of. It was a series that I did, and it was called Basically Everyone's First Time with Kingdom Hearts. And I basically just had the cutscenes from the game, and I dubbed over it, and I played a character of someone who's never played the games before and was just reacting to weird shit that was happening on screen. And that got like 100,000 views, and I kept making it a series over the course of a couple of months. It sucks because I never did finish it. I was on the very last part for Kingdom Hearts 1. I never did finish it. I want to go back and revisit that someday, and maybe make a YouTube video out of it, because I just thought it was a very fun little project to work on.
I like that.
Yeah.
And sorry to cut you off, but the chat has demanded that you bring out the Goofy onesie, the Goofy hat that you have on.
I do not have a Goofy onesie.
Oh, what you wore at the MDA?
It's the Pluto onesie.
Pluto one.
You know.
I mean, it is a dog, so.
So okay.
If you can't know, no big deal.
No. I'm gonna reveal some truths to you all here.
Here we go. Is Goofy a dog or not? Yes, he is. People out there be like, "Oh, Goofy's a cow." He's a dog, people. A fucking dog. Well, while our guest goes and grabs his hat, how are y'all doing in chat today? How is your weekend going? Never mind. He's back.
Let me just say this, y'all. Everyone has skeletons in the closet, so here's the onesie.
Oh! There it is.
The onesie. So what happened was, I had always intended to wear this for the MDAs, right? For those who are unaware, I have a very popular video called and this actually answers your question about a viral video I had on YouTube. I had a video called "I Know Who the Master of Masters Is, and So Do You." I knew I needed to make a theory video, and I didn't want to make a theory video, but I knew that's what Kingdom Hearts fans wanted. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna make a very convincing YouTube video, like a very convincing theory, and then just pull the rug out from under you at the end. So I said that Pluto is the Master of Masters. It has over 160,000 views. I have gaslit a lot of the community. I'm very proud of that fact. So I decided that I was going to wear this at the MDAs with the suit that I was wearing there. And I did not want to wear the whole onesie, so I asked my friend
no.
Ellie. I said, because she's a cosplayer, she actually won Best Craftsmanship at the cosplay contest at the NBAs. And I said, hey, can you help me decapitate this dog? And she happily obliged. And then she said she would hide the body for me. So that's the story behind that.
Wow. A headless Pluto in your room right now. Mickey is crying his eyes out right now, for real.
Yeah. Has anyone on the show ever brought out a decapitated dog's head before?
Nobody has twerked on the show. Nobody had a decapitated dog on the show. So thank you, Nobody DAXIAN, for having multiple firsts on Motown Downtown. Thank you very much. This is why I invited him for our big comeback. Because we love this man. Yes, we do.
Thank you.
But yeah, you said you had a couple answers to that last question.
Yeah, so I kind of got into the YouTube one already. I already said the TikTok one. The Twitch one was when I did Kingdom Hearts 3, but I don't know what mods are installed.
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah, that was a very popular stream series that I did, and we've kind of repeated it a second time because it did very well on YouTube. It has like almost 500,000 views.
Wow.
Which is crazy, and I really need to pay the bills, so I keep doing it. We did it last year, and we had about the first time we did it, we had 3 different people on. We had Neosai, Key of Time 15, and Dallin 1016. I just kind of approached them and said, hey, I think this would be funny. You guys want to do it? And then it blew up, which we had no idea it was going to. And so then the second time we did it, I invited more content creators on. We had about 15 content creators. I think I reached out to like 20, but I was only able to wrangle in 15. So there was that. And then we're doing it one last time.
Nice.
Not at the end of this month, at the beginning of next month. So September 1st is actually going to be... I don't think I've even announced the release date for it yet. So there you go. That's an accidental exclusive.
There you go. Another Motown Downtown exclusive. You're welcome, Internet. Well, I'm free next month. If you're looking for more content creators, I'm your man.
I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
So is that all the answers, or is that?
Yeah, I mean,
gotcha,
I could go. If we sit here too long, I'll go on a fucking history lesson, and this talk show will never end.
Gotcha,
so,
gotcha,
you know?
Gotcha. So,
but I think those are like the prominent ones.
Cool, man. So, let me ask you now about your community that you built from the ground up. What do you think about your community, and do you have any shout-outs you would like to give?
Yeah, so in regards to my community, I very much thank I can't speak. Very much thank them for their support and thinking I'm somewhat funny. They've definitely helped keep the lights on for sure. Can't deny that. However, I've also learned that none of them should have free will. Just based on the various ways they like to see me cry. And if we think you're funny, you know, Roro, you know I'm funny. And yeah, as far as special shoutouts go, I mean, I gotta give it to my mods, honestly.
Yes.
Star, Grace, Yuki, Beware, Mika, Ellie, all those guys. They do a lot of good work. However, Beware's been getting on my nerves recently because she has a potty mouth, and we don't fucking swear on my channel. So I've been trying to teach her good goddamn habits. You know, it is what it is. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. But that's probably who I'd like to shout out. It's just my mods, mostly.
All right, yeah. I mean, if your mods are this funny, just in my chat, I can only imagine in your chat. That'd be whenever I'm in there, it's a party, man. I love seeing that the community come together and just roasting each other and like you said earlier, the bully energy. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, bullying is absolutely a love language, y'all. So I'm someone that I'm like, if I can't take it, I don't deal it. So it's like. Yeah. You know, it gets kind of muddled though, because some people see that energy and they may not know all of the different like rules or like the social standards for like what is a roast, what is actually bullying, what is, you know. So sometimes it gets a little muddled there, and so I have to like keep people in check. But you know, everyone's pretty like respectable about stuff. If I set my boundary, they adhere to it.
Yeah.
If they set a boundary, I adhere to it. You know. As well as.
That's good, man. That's good. Well, now we're gonna switch over to our first topic of the show. Let's talk about Super Smash Brothers, shall we? Oh yeah,
Hey.
the smashing of the bros. So Daxian, who is your main in Smash Bros?
Who do you think I mean? When you see this, here, I'll take the glasses off just to add some effect. When you see this, who do you think I mean?
The chat can answer the question too, but if I were to take a wild guess, I mean, I want to say Wario, maybe.
Oh,
Wario.
You could not be further from the
Further
truth.
from the truth. Oh, how about Piranha Plant?
I have much respect for Plant Gang, but I am not one of them.
How about? I mean, is it the obvious Sora?
Sora was my main when he first came out. However, he's slowly dipped into the second slot, so he's my secondary.
Well, I'll one more then. I mean, how about I'm thinking like a troll character. Minecraft?
No.
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 Well, who was it then?
My main is actually Bowser.
Bowser, gotcha. Man, the Jack Blackbeard should have given it away, pretty much.
Oh God! Oh God! Yeah, no, he's just he's a fast heavy, and he has a ledge game that a lot of people don't really think about. So yeah, I really like to play as Bowser.
Okay, and well. What would you say was your favorite and least favorite, besides Sora, what was your favorite and least favorite character reveal trailer?
My least favorite was Byleth.
Wow,
it's just so underwhelming.
That's a first.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, it's another Fire Emblem character, whatever. Like we have like 10 Mario characters in there already, but it's fucking like that's Mario, you know, like that's one thing. It's like Fire Emblem, and like half of them are echoes. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Byleth at least is original. I'll give him that, and he is fun to play to an extent. But the reveal, I was just kind of like, it was the last one in the first Fire Pass, and I was just like, okay, whatever. I should have just slept in, you know. My favorite reveal that wasn't Sora, it's kind of a tie, honestly, between Joker and Sephiroth.
Nice.
I think Joker more so because like none of us were expecting that.
None
we
of
weren't
us.
expecting because it was at the Game Awards
Yep.
that year. I think it was like 2017, 2018, something like that. And like they played the thing, and like Persona 5 was on its like high, like it was like at its peak, you know, of hype and excitement. So when they showed it, we thought we were getting a new game, and then they flipped that envelope over and it's Smash Bros, and we're like, oh my god, that's insane.
Bless
Excuse
you.
me. And thank you. And with Sephiroth, I think just the aura farming and hype in that trailer are just there. Like it's goddamn Sephiroth. How do you not get hype for Sephiroth?
Exactly.
You know, and I find it so fitting too that they had this whole thing about like the angels and stuff, like the light beings or whatever the fuck it is. It's like they had all those, and then they actually, one of the fun little details in that I don't think enough people talked about was there's a scene where they're fighting Sephiroth, right?
Yeah.
And then it's right before Mario gets fucking impaled with the Masamune. But they have Greninja and Bayonetta sliding in to try and attack him. Bayonetta hunts angels in her game. And I don't think enough people talked about it, because it's like she's hunting the one-winged angel.
Like, wow, yeah. My mind is blown right now. That's pretty cool. Wow.
It was just hype. It was so good. I literally jumped up on my couch and started like dancing. Like it was so good.
I love that. That's my
good.
second favorite trailer. And we all know what number one is, because holy shit, man. Where were you when they announced Sora for Smash Bros? And hi, Blaze. Thanks for coming by, Blaze.
I was in this goddamn chair. It's so funny because I was kind of in this phase early on with like the Smash reveals when I started doing content where I was like, I want to stream my reaction to it just to see if Sora gets in, but I don't think he's ever going to get in. I was on the side of like, it's not that I didn't want Sora in it, it's just that I didn't think he would get in.
Gotcha.
And I think I got a lot of fatigue from the Sora from Smash, or Sora for Smash stuff on Twitter.
I was in that army.
yeah, I got a little bit of fatigue from that. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take a day off work. It's the last fighter. People are gonna be talking about it. I need the TikTok clip, so I might as well just go ahead and live stream it. And then I did, and lo and behold, the one live stream I did, it was Sora, and they heard. What was so funny is I looked at my group chat DM from people I knew in real life who live like 200 miles away, and all I saw was, I feel a disturbance. Is Dax okay? And someone else was like, I heard him from 200 miles away. It was crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of yelling. My day was made that day. There's a clip on my Twitch somewhere. You're gonna have to turn the volume down a lot because I screech like a banshee.
I believe that.
Yeah, so
So
was
was
it
I,
was a
man.
good day. It was a
So
good
was
day.
I. That was the loudest I've ever screamed in my life. I was rolling on the floor. I took my shirt off. I fell to my knees, hands up in the air. It's like, because I was arguing with people for years about because people were saying that Sora cannot. Not like, I don't think, but no, Disney would never allow it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I would argue back and forth for weeks, man. So it got to a point where I started, like, believing them. Because once Sephiroth got in, I'm like, yeah, Sora's not getting in. So when it was
That's what I
him,
thought.
I'm like, it was a genuine surprise. I thought it was, like, Dark Souls or something at first.
Yeah,
But,
for
like,
real.
when Mario's, like, stepped down from the platform, that was Kingdom Hearts dust. That's when I knew it was Sora.
I didn't think about it at the time. I thought it was just like generic particle effect. I thought it was going to be a Dark Souls character because it was going to be like the bonfire or some shit,
Yeah.
you know?
So,
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so that's that's my favorite moment in my gaming moment in my life, for real. That's my favorite gaming moment ever to this day. It
Same.
really was.
Absolutely
Seeing
same.
the music and stuff, it's just a perfect scene. But yeah, it is. I still play Smash Bros to this day. Like, he is actually in this game. Wow, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And so moving away from that, Daxian, in the next Smash Bros. Game, what character do you want in the game and why?
Sora, because Sora.
Well, I mean,
I don't think I need to explain it anymore.
Well, I mean, besides Sora,
Besides Sora, are we talking a returning character or new character?
like a brand new character, yeah.
A brand new character. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe the Hollow Knight. From Hollow Knight. Not like the boss, the Hollow Knight, but like just Hollow Knight, the little dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hollow Knight is one of my favorite, like most favorite games ever. I think it's fantastic. Oh, speaking of favorite games of all time, Game of the Year, Expedition 33. I think Versa would be a good one.
Yes.
Or Mael, one of the two. I will not be picky. One of those. The Hunter from Monster Hunter, I think would also be very cool. So, any of those, really.
There's a lot. Like, honestly, I mean, I'm sure Smash Bros. Is coming back at some point. If they add like 5 or 6 more characters, cool. But all I want, and if this happens, like, I'm good. I want Kratos. I want God of War Kratos in the game. I don't know how they'll get around the gore and violence of Kratos. Whether it's the God of War 3 version or the God of War 4 version, any version, I'm fine with. But it's like...
I mean, if they can get around Bayonetta's, like, scantily cladness, then I think they can get around it however they want.
If he gets in, I'm set. But, I mean, I would love to see Jack and Daxter or Crash Bandicoot, Knuckles. You know what? Yeah. No, I want, like, Shadow or Eggman or Tails. Why is Sonic the only character from his game in the game? You know what I'm saying? It's like, give us more Sonic characters. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
All the way through, yeah. Well, now we're gonna shift gears to a topic that everyone here is very familiar with. Let's talk about Kingdom Hearts, shall we? Kingdom motherfucking Hearts, yes. So, Nobody Daxian, tell us how you discovered Kingdom Hearts and your first impression seeing Kingdom Hearts for the very first time.
It all started when I was born. No,
Kirby Cradles, yes.
Around Kirby Cradles would go crazy. Around like 2006, I went over to a friend's house. I was like 8 at the time, I think. And I saw one of my buddies had it on the PS2. And I saw it and I was like, oh my god, he looks kind of like Naruto, but he has brown hair and blue eyes. So they like made Naruto but me because I was a very self-absorbed child. I would have if I met child me right now, I would punt him as hard as I can. Yeah, so there was that, and I asked my mom for it for Christmas, and I got KH1 and KH2 Christmas in 2006.
Wow, you got 1 and 2. That's amazing. Some of us had to wait several years for Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, so you got the whole package. Awesome. Thank you, Mama Daxian. Thank you, Mama Daxian. You are the best. Yeah.
She's alright.
So tell us, like, what was that long wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 like for you, Dax? Like, what for me it was torture, but for you, what was it like for you? That long wait.
Honestly, with all the re-releases, I didn't really feel like I waited that long. I think for me, like the true wait was just when they kept pushing back the release year. But I mean, like. They had 1.5, 2.5 release in like 2013, 2014, something like that. So I replayed it there. Then they released it as a complete package for the PS4, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna play that." I played through all of it. Then they released 2.8. I played through all of that, and I was like, "All right, we're in the waiting game for KH3 now." So I don't think I felt the wait as much as everyone else did, but. I just had enough Kingdom Hearts and other things to keep me preoccupied in the meantime. So
I wish I was like that, buddy, because I was one of those Kingdom Hearts fans. I was like, if it's not Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm not playing it. Meh. So I avoided all those games. It wasn't until 1.5 and 2.5 that I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and Birth by Sleep for the first time. So
excuse me, sorry, I don't know why my allergies are getting to me now.
You want to blow
That's
your
crazy.
nose real quick or something? Are you doing okay, buddy?
Yeah, if you don't mind,
Go ahead. We make sure our guest is well. When you come to Motown Downtown, if you have a cold, it's okay. We'll give you time to blow your nose and make sure you feel better. But yeah, I was saying earlier, Chad. Basically, I was one of those fans, one of those a filthy casual, if you will, of like, it's not Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't want it, meh. Pretty much. But man, when they announced Kingdom Hearts 3, and we will get to that, that's when I started playing the games more. But yes, thank you to everyone for coming out tonight for our grand return. You guys are all the best. Thank you all so much. To every single one of you who took time out of your day to come here to support Dax, thank you very much. We love you to death. You guys are all the best.
Okay, you ever had someone excuse themselves to blow their nose on
another Motown Downtown first? Where I'm losing track at this point. I'm losing track.
We're going for as many firsts as we can, baby.
Love it, yeah. And by the way, thank you to everyone who's been following me. I got 3 new followers right now, so thank you very much for Roar Manic 8. Thank you to Spike Jesus Press No. Thank you to Looney Pooney for the follow. Thank you very much. Awesome name. But yes, like I was gonna say, after those games came out, yeah, I was a lot. But for me, bro, it was torture. Because like I said before, I'm just like, if it's not 3, I'm not playing it. But when 3 finally came out, I mean, I remember the trailer for the first teaser trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. I was like, well, I was screaming and rolling, and I went to work with like a pep in my step and everything, man. I was like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is an actual thing. Oh my god! But what was it like for you when January? I forget the exact date. January 2019. Popping in Kingdom Hearts 3, seeing the title screen. What was that moment for you playing Kingdom Hearts 3 for the very first time?
It was weird because I had a friend in my room recording me watching me cry while playing it, and he actually went with me to the pre-release event too because he wanted to I think he wanted to like do like a film project or something for our college course, and nothing ever came of that. So like I don't know, but I don't know. I turned on the game, I heard the opening thing, and I was like, this isn't Dearly Beloved, and then ended up becoming Dearly Beloved. I was like, oh, okay, hold on. There's an evolution to this music here now. I'm all here for it.
I
And
love
of
it.
course, like you get into the first little bit, you fight the weird dark side, not dark side thing, and I was just absorbing it all in. So
Yeah, man, I was looking at the title screen for a good 10 minutes just crying. I remember getting the game and holding it in my hand like, I've been waiting for this game since 2006. It is in my hand
Yeah.
right now. And
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say. So it was just like, that is a moment I'm never going to, because there is never going to be another event like that in my lifetime. Waiting 13 plus years for one game, you know? So it was a very special time. Yeah. Unfortunately, though, when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, vanilla Kingdom Hearts 3, it split the community in half. Some people, like me, I loved it. I mean, I had issues, obviously. No game is perfect. But overall, I loved it. But one half loved it, the other half hated it. There were some people in the middle and stuff. What did you think of Vanilla 3, and why do you think the game split the community in half?
So when I finished the game, I was a little torn. Because I really enjoyed what I experienced, but I wasn't. I don't know. I feel like I was maybe in shock of like just how much story they put in like the latter half of the game.
Yeah.
And since then there has been, there's been some stuff that's kind of contextualized the rest of the story in KH3, mainly the mobile game stuff. I know Dark Road basically contextualized that scene in Arendelle where Sora feels Anna get hurt, just to basically be like, okay, this is him being hinted as the child of prophecy. Yeah, I was kind of torn. And then like afterward, after a little bit of time, I was like, okay, yeah, I did really like this game. I think it's pretty good. Really, my gripes with it were that like some of the story felt like it was very back-ended in the Keyblade Graveyard.
Yeah.
The Disney worlds were really cool, but I kind of wish that like I don't know, it felt like you were just kind of going through the motions with it, really. Originally. And the organization was like there, but they kind of were just like, hey, here's an enemy, and then dip the fuck out. The exception being Monstropolis with Vanitas. He actually did like do some stuff there, which was really cool, and it actually contextualized how he was able to be brought back, which I thought was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, my biggest gripe with the game, my absolute biggest gripe with the game, and I think a lot of people will agree with this. Luke Sword? Luke Sword. Not Lux Sword. Luke Sword? Fuck you, Square. What are we doing, bro? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think the biggest issue with the game is that Square decided to spoil 98% of the game with the trailers, if you ask me. Like, after the Dark Aqua reveal trailer, I stopped watching trailers. Because I'm like, the fact that they showed Sora and Aqua fighting, I'm like, whoa, stop, that's a spoiler, what are you doing? Because, like, when I played Vanilla 3, like, Lingering Will showing up, Yin Sid showing up, every boss battle at the end of every world was a surprise for me. So I enjoyed it more, but if you watched every single trailer, there was no surprise except for the very end, you know? So...
Yeah. I do remember feeling a little disappointed with the Dark Aqua thing, because I saw the trailer and I kind of had the opposite reaction. I was like, holy shit, Aqua is one of the Seekers of Darkness. What the fuck's happening here? Like, how did this happen? And then when I actually got to that part of the game, I was like, oh, well, okay. Like, like she had a little mood swing, I guess. Guy put on the Hot Topic drip for a little bit, which like, but
low key.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, you know, afterward. I feel like it's hard to make trailers without spoiling some stuff, but it's really more so like a tease more than anything. It's really unfortunate that a lot of those teases are stuff that was just kind of crammed into the last half of the game. You know, I feel like if maybe they could have split that up a little bit more over time, that might have alleviated some of the gripes of the story.
Now, with every issue I had with Vanilla Kingdom Hearts 3 was fixed with Remind, the Remind DLC. Bro, I'm not even over-exaggerating. Every single issue, the combat, the graphics, the music, the back, literally everything. We got dual wielding, we got better boss fights, we had the whole ending got better. It's just God, like, it made the game so much better. It's so good that Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind is now my favorite game in the series. That's how good it is. I loved it that much. But how about you? Did it fix all the issues for you?
See, for me personally, I wanted story out of it, right? That's my main thing with Kingdom Hearts games, is it
Yeah.
can have whatever gameplay it fucking wants. I want the story. That's my thing. I'm very attached to the story of Kingdom Hearts. Which is weird, because I don't ever cover the story on my channel at all. But, with the story for Remind, it definitely contextualized a lot of the stuff that happened at the end of KH3, which I liked, although it felt like I was just kind of retracing my steps a little bit to get there. At least in the Keyblade Graveyard fights, for sure. And every time I go back through it, I kind of dread doing the Remind Graveyard, so to say. But got to play as Roxas for a fight.
Yeah,
Big fan of that.
yeah.
Roxas is my favorite character, so I'll take it. I do wish that they would have had an Olympus Coliseum DLC with it, where you could swap between the different characters. Which a mod for that exists now, thank God. But but aside from that, like everything after that, where you have like all the Gardens of Light and that little circle fighting off the replicas, and then Mickey's fucking death crawl to try and beat the rest of the replicas. The fight with Xehanort, traveling through Scala was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, all that shit, I loved.
Playable Kyrie! Playable Kyrie!
Yeah,
Yes.
playable Kyrie was hype as shit, and I kind of wish we had just a whole game around her. Because, I mean, if we can have a whole couple games where we can play as Riku for a good chunk of the story, like, let's have one for Kyrie. And, like, not for nothing, kind of need her to, not be written into the girl corner, so to say, so...
Pretty much, yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I want a Kingdom. I want a single player Axel, and I want a single player Axel game. Give me that, bro. I would love that. That was Kyrie game for sure. Yeah, but speaking of which, Dax, speaking of Kingdom Hearts. Oh, and by the way, somebody in chat says, did you know that sharks predate trees? Is that someone you would know?
No idea.
Oh, well, thank you for the knowledge, first-time chatter. I thought that was one of your people. But, Dax, when is Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out?
Whenever they get done making it.
Great answer.
I'm patient, bro. I'm patient.
Great answer. Yeah, it's, I think, this want to be a stretch, but I think 2026. We will start hearing about it. Because usually because we got the trailer, 2022, right?
Yeah.
And it takes usually 4 to 5 years to make a game, and that's 2026.
Well, based on the screenshots that they gave us a couple months back, if you look at the top screenshot where it's actually Sora, like, going around and fighting stuff, it still looks a little rough around the edges.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's near completion by any means. I think
I'm good with waiting.
It's gonna. Yeah, I think we might get like a small update or something between now and 2026. But I think the marketing cycle will really start to ramp up closer toward the end of 2026.
Yeah, I think they're gonna wait till after part 3 of FF7 remake comes out. Because I believe 2027 is like the 30-year anniversary of FF7, I think.
Ooh, yeah.
So I think after that would be when we might see more from Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, Daxian, what world or worlds would you like to see in Kingdom Hearts 4?
Anything that's fun. Really, again, I'm not someone that's like gonna be super picky about what's there. I want the Kingdom Hearts team to just make their vision of whatever it is, and I just want it to be fun. That's my only thing. Now, what I don't want, I'm very passionate about this. I do not want any returning worlds within the realm of fiction, we know we're probably going to go back to Olympus because of the trailer for KH4. We know we're probably going to go back there, but that's not in the realm of fiction. That's Donald and Goofy. That's doing their own thing. In my opinion, if you bring back a world to place into the realm of fiction, that renders the title realm of fiction fucking pointless and meaningless, and I just don't want that. So,
That's a good point.
like it's the same issue I have with like sleeping worlds. Is like you bring back Monstro and the Grid and like Traverse Town as a sleeping world, and like what does that even mean? Like we don't see these worlds fall asleep. We just they just happen to be like. It makes no fucking sense, and I just don't care for it.
It's their birth by sleep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I want Treasure Planet. I want Treasure Planet. That's
a
all
very
I
popular
want.
one, yeah.
That's all I really want. I mean, I would love to see a Disney afternoon world where we see Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, and DuckTales, and Goof Troop. And that, like, that's what, bro, I would... Hell, if a Goofy Moofy world was in Kingdom Hearts, and we got to go to a Powerline concert, bro, I would...
yeah, that'd be dope as shit.
I would shit my pants, pretty much.
Honestly, if I want some sort of Disney, or like some representation of one of the Disney franchises, I want it to be Emperor's New Groove, because that's my favorite movie of all time.
Oh my god,
Whether that's a world... a Keyblade, a summon, a little fucking cameo or some shit. I don't care. I just want Emperor's New Groove.
The amount of fourth wall breaking in that world would have, I would love to see it.
Yes. The concept of a llama Keyblade is very funny to me, and I think it would be great if it had the little llama potion as the key charm for it.
And Sora and Donald and Goofy as a llama, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
God, yes, I would love that.
I think that'd be a fun one, but again, I'm not hard pressed. I'll take whatever they give me as long as it's fun.
Yeah. So my last Kingdom Hearts question is, whenever they start promoting Kingdom Hearts 4, do you plan on watching every single trailer or just some trailers?
Well, I kind of have to, given my position as a content creator for the franchise. I was gonna watch them anyway, because whatever. And I'll if they suck, I'll bitch and moan about them. If they're hype, I'll be super hyped for them. I know a lot of people don't want to watch the trailers for them, but given that I'm someone who interacts with Kingdom Hearts fans on a daily basis, I'm gonna get spoiled for them either way. So I might as well just watch it for myself.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna probably watch like 2 more trailers and that's it, pretty much, because I do not want to be spoiled again. But yeah, so moving from one Kingdom Hearts topic to another, let's talk about Reconnect 2025. Because boy, this was actually last month, and man, like, granted, I'm still like recovering from work from like I'm still paying off the bills that are like delayed because of Reconnect, pretty much. But it is by far it is the best event of 2025, seriously. Like, there's nothing this year that will top Reconnect for me. But for you, my first question is, like, before Reconnect, what was your reaction when you found out that you were nominated for multiple different awards, man? What was your reaction?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
That was pretty much it. I was just like, hell yeah. And then I just kind of went about my day.
Yeah, it was your community like really came together for that moment. So massive props to you, buddy. Can we see?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we see your shiny fancy award, please?
Yeah, my shiny broken award. Yeah, the leaf popped off like 3 hours after it was put in my hands.
Oh no.
It's you can see it's like super thin, so it was kind of bound to happen eventually. But yeah, this is the content creator 2025.
Congratulations, man! Hype in the chat, y'all. Hype in the chat.
Thank you.
I hope somebody. I hope right now this is the thumbnail of the stream. You holding that award.
We can recreate this.
Yeah, there we go. People be like on Twitch, like, what is this? Pretty much. So I want to talk about that moment, Daxian. We'll get to the also after that. But like, what was going through your mind when at MDAs they're about to announce the winner Everyone's like rubbing you, tapping you on the back and stuff. What was your reaction? What was going through your mind at that point? And what was going through your mind when you went on that stage?
My exact thought process when they announced my name and everyone was like hyping me up and shit was, fuck, I really want some water. And it was hot in there. Like,
It was, yeah, it was.
They didn't have any water in the back. I was trying to like wait a little bit to see if I can squeeze some of the melted ice out of the little like fountains they had or whatever. I was thirsty as shit, man. And then as I got up there, my entire mouth went dry, like sandpaper, like no shit, sandpaper dry. And I was like, fuck, I really want some water. And like, I was excited too, don't get me wrong, but my first thought was, I am so fucking thirsty. Which is why, like, in my acceptance speech, I kind of like jumble around a bunch of different topics. Because I was just sitting there like, I gotta combat this fucking thirst, man. Like, I'm dying over here.
Now we know for next time.
Yeah, whenever they open up the suggestion box for next Reconnect, I'm asking Mr. and Mrs. Guides, please have water more readily available at all times at the venue. Pretty please.
Please. Well, it was like I stood up, bro. I mean, everyone stood up really for you when you won, and I could see it. You with the hat on, the content you've been providing, the fact that your community got you to that point, man. What was that like for you?
I certainly have more people to disappoint now. You know. No, I mean, I'm very, very honored, and I definitely wouldn't have got there without the support of other people. But I mean, my mindset going into Reconnect, despite the fact that I campaigned for nominations and I campaigned for the voting stuff, my mindset going into Reconnect was not, oh, I hope I win this fucking award. My mindset was, I just wanted to go and like meet cool people and like talk to people and stuff. So, I did like a live stream afterward, and I did like a screenshot of like my Word document of what I wanted to say in my speech. So it's technically, I had a speech at the MDAs. My actual speech is on my Twitter. And in that I have this award. It's very nice, very honored. I will be an asshole about it when someone tries to bring me down. And I'll be like, do you have an award? I didn't think so.
Good. You earned it.
But at the end of the day, like, I just want to do cool shit. I want to do stuff that I enjoy, and that's just kind of my vibe. But I mean, again, very honored to have this, though. Very, very honored that people think I'm somewhat entertaining, that they like what I do. It's very, very lovely.
It really is, man. It really is. Like, shout out to the DAXIAN community. Do you have a name for your community?
Organization Dax.
Dax, shout out to y'all. Y'all are incredible for getting this man his first award. The GG's for all y'all.
Yeah, shout out to all the people in the organization. Shout out to my ballers in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're in chat right now, give me a hell yeah, pretty much. So, but it's funny because honestly, Dax, when my section came up for the podcast, I was sweating. I was nervous. I was like almost panicking. Because believe it or not, I was like, please don't be me. Please don't be me. And I know that's crazy because I'm just like, if I got on that stage, I would be a stuttering, mumbling, out of breath mess. Pretty much, you know?
Yeah.
And it was so hot in there. I didn't have my sweatband on. I'd be so sweaty. I didn't want any of that. So I was just like, thank God when it wasn't me.
About like the mumbling stuff, I'm so glad I'm good at bullshitting. Just off a riff, because I would not have gotten through that. I didn't prepare a speech. I just knew you know what I did to prepare for my speech for the MDAs? I literally sat front row while we were at the MDAs. I sat there and I was like, okay, if I do win it, I need to start out with something stupid and silly. And I was like,
Twerk.
Oh yeah, I'll talk about how my mom regrets buying me Kingdom Hearts. That's how I'll open it up. And then I'll just go from there.
Amazing. So yeah, I was just like, when it wasn't me. I took the biggest sigh of relief. So shout out to what's his name again? The guy who won.
Regular Pat and PJ from Cable.
Shout out to Regular Pat and his friend. Shout out for y'all. I'm proud of y'all. I really am. So, what are some of the fun things you did outside of the hotel? Like, what do you think of Denver? I've never been to a Denver, so what was that like for you?
Denver has the worst fucking roads I have ever seen. They make no goddamn sense. It's like they merge into each other, but then they don't. And like whoever constructed it was a really big fan of MC Escher, apparently. And MC Escher does not work well with roads. I'm just telling you right now. It's fucking awful. I do not like the roads in Denver, but it's a pretty city.
It is, yeah, it really is.
Pretty city. I think I saw a dead body also.
Say
But
what?
you know, I just kind of. Yeah, when me and Brisk were walking with our group from McDonald's, and we saw just like someone under a bridge with a blanket over them, and they were very still, and so we kind of looked at each other and we were like, do we think they're dead? And we were just like, no, we're just gonna walk away and hope that they're just asleep.
Well, hopefully they were just a homeless guy sleeping. Yeah, perhaps. You decapitated. But yeah, I went to you know that diner down the street from the hotel. I ate there almost every day because the food there was delicious. Sam
I
Sam
didn't
7
know.
or something.
I didn't know. I didn't get to explore like around the hotel much because we got an Airbnb.
Oh,
Um,
gotcha.
yeah,
I wish I did that because my hotel was expensive. Next time I'm doing an Airbnb for sure. And shout out to Folsey
well, it's
for
funny.
picking me up from the airport. Love you, Folsey.
Yo.
Love you.
Hell yeah, my goat. So I think most of my weekend was mostly just driving people around because I was the one with the rental car.
Nice.
So I don't think I got to explore as much of Denver as I wanted to, but we did as a group. We went to the aquarium. I love aquariums.
Nice.
So every time I go on a trip, I see if there's an aquarium nearby and I go to it. And based on my enjoyment of said aquarium, I buy something from the gift shop based on dollar amount at the Denver aquarium.
Bless you.
Allergies. At the Denver aquarium, they made me sneeze a lot, which was weird. At the Denver aquarium, I picked up this little guy. He was like 15 bucks. His name is,
I love it.
His name is Gregory.
I love it.
I love him. Yep. He's a good boy. He's a good lad. And he sits on my desks and he makes me happy.
Cute. I have a Denver shirt that I bought. That's good. So I try and buy a shirt of every state I ever visit. It was a lot of fun, but like, yes, Volzy, Sam number 3, delicious food. We went to the arcade for pre-connect happened, and then day 1 happened. What did you do after the end of day 1, after the concert? I remember you and Lance the Master did like a spinny thing where you were getting ready to do a, what's it called?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In the pit.
A pit, yeah. You also did the Robo thing during the concert.
Yeah.
What was that?
So that was inspired by a different concert I went to about a year ago, where there was just some people rowing in the mosh pit, and I thought it was really funny. So at the concert, they played "Swim This Way," and then I just kind of remembered it after they got done with the song. And I looked at the group I was with, and I was like, "Man, we should have opened up a pit and started rowing, because that would be really funny." And they all thought it was really funny. Then they did the encore for "Swim This Way," and I was like, "We gotta make room." So like I opened up the pit, we sat down, we started rowing. It was a good time.
Really good time. It really was. So what you do after the end of the concert? Did you go back to your Airbnb? Did you explore? What did you do?
Yeah. Yeah, we went back to the Airbnb. Everyone was really tired. So
I think we went to the hotel lobby and played card games till like I think 2 or 3 a.m. Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then the next morning we did yoga. Why weren't you at yoga, buddy?
I overslept.
Yoga was amazing. Shout out to Bambina Fina for being a amazing yoga instructor. Yoga one, yes. And then day 2, the big one was the rave, and you were at the rave too, right?
I was there for the first bit
Oh,
of
no.
it. I did not stay long.
What
I had to take people back to the Airbnb because they
Gotcha.
needed to either get up early the next day or they didn't want to be at the rave or whatever.
Gotcha.
And again, I had the car. And I also was gonna go out and do karaoke with some of the Cage 2
Yes.
Rando crew. And so I took them home and then got myself an Uber to the karaoke place. I did that. After that, I was given a ride over to Bombshells because everyone was drinking over there.
Everyone,
And so,
every night was Bombshell. Literally every night.
yep. And so then I did that. Got some more drinks in me, and then I was up until about 6 in the morning.
What? How?
Yep.
You have an award show tomorrow. What are you doing?
Having fun.
That's good.
I also wasn't in the mindset of I'm gonna win an award tomorrow. I was like, I'm here to get fucked up and talk to people.
Nice, we love that.
Yeah,
we love
so yeah, that was my day too.
Nice. So after the MDAs, did you went to go do karaoke with everyone, right? Because that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we were singing the
instance
Pokemon theme song together. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was another instance where I had to wait around a little bit to make sure everyone got back to the Airbnb first. So I didn't get there as early as I would have liked to have.
Mm-hmm.
But I got there. I got there in time to have a lot of drinks, hang out with some cool people, do a little bit of karaoke. There was one person whose karaoke song got skipped, and they were very confused about it because it started playing Super Bass. So I just went up there and started singing Super Bass. It was awesome.
I'm all about that bass. I love that.
No, Super Bass.
Oh,
Super Bass
sorry.
by Nicki Minaj.
Oh, gotcha. I remember that now. Yeah, that was hilarious. That was a fun night. But bro, yeah, I was like going back to the airport all sad and crying and stuff. But then we had the airport delay party of 2025.
Yeah.
Like, tell us about that. Like what was that like for you?
Oh my god. So originally I was gonna meet up with Palpu Komi because I didn't get to interact with them too much at Reconnect. I only saw them really on day one, and we were really sad because like they weren't at the karaoke thing because they had something else going on. They weren't at the MDAs because they accidentally planned something for that event.
They are amazing.
And yeah, they're awesome. And like we were really sad that we couldn't like hang out with each other for a little bit. So we found out that we were gonna be hanging out, or that they were waiting on their plane at the Denver airport. And then I was like, oh well, my flight doesn't take off until later in the evening. And they were like, oh perfect, we can meet up there. So we met up there. They were with a couple of other people. I think Zed was there, and Sonic Silver Shadow was there.
Yep.
So it was those three, one of Palpu Komi's friends that kind of just came along for the ride, and then it was me, Dallin 1016, and Low-Key Matt. That was our group that went to there. And then just people kind of kept piling in, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
It was so odd because like you started. Actually, I was going to get food, and I saw you, and I was like, "Oh my god, no,
Hi, what's
up?" And then I was like, "Dude, they're over there. Go hang over there. I'll be right back."
Oh my god, the fucking party!
Exactly. And then the gardeners came up, and we were like, "Yo, Nick, Nicole!" And it's all like, and then Crazy Comics showed up too. Like it was just an after party,
I love
man.
that.
I found out later that apparently Lan, or maybe it wasn't Lance, maybe it was, I know Data Rich and maybe Croy were also at the Denver airport, but they were on the opposite wing of the airport. So like there was just a giant Reconnect after party. We all hung out for a little while.
Hilarious.
It was great. It was awesome.
I was genuinely surprised that we were all there. It really was amazing. But like, last question about Reconnect before we move on to the last topic. Now, what is something you would like for them to improve for the next Reconnect, if there's another Reconnect?
Water everywhere. Make sure there are so many different water stations. Please, I am begging.
More water. Amazing. Honestly, for me, I want 4 days, man. 3 days is way too fast. Like, I arrived 2 days early because the last Reconnect I went to, I was only there for 3 days, and it went by way too fast. This one felt a lot more longer, and I loved that. So I just want, and I get why they can't do 4 days because it's very expensive. I get it, but that's all I really want. But because honestly, God, this was so much better than the last Reconnect. So thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Guys, for putting this together. We appreciate you. Love y'all to death. Shout out to Mr. Shout out to Cage Guys, please. So we are going to move on to the last question. I have a bit more questions, but I see that your allergies are acting up, so I'm going to like make it a bit shorter for the show. So I'm going to
Appreciate it. I'm sorry to do this to you.
Completely okay, but you being here is good enough.
You heard me earlier when we were setting up. I was completely fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Maybe it was me getting that fucking Pluto onesie. I think that's what
The
might have did. There was a lot of dust
yeah.
in there.
That's the curse, yeah.
I don't know. Blame Roro, I guess, for asking me to go in there and bring it out. Can we get some Roro ... dots in the chat?
Go ahead, chat. Well, we can speed run through this. What are some of your favorite games you've been playing so far this year?
This year, Clair Obscure Expedition 33 is my game of the year.
Nice.
1000%. It's like one of the best games I have ever played.
Nice.
I don't know how they fucking did it, but it's so goddamn good. That's my game of the year for sure. I've been playing a little bit of DK Bonanza recently.
Nice.
I'm slowly getting my way through it, but I really enjoy it so far. It's very fun. What else have I played this year? I keep a spreadsheet of games I've played. Let me pull that up. I think those are like the two like big standout ones though.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to get a Switch too, but I'm broke as shit right now. Thanks to Reconnect. So once I save up money and I pay all these damn bills, then yes, I will gladly get a Switch too for Donkey Kong Bonanza and such.
Yep. Blueprints was another game I played. It's a very convoluted puzzle game. Yeah.
I actually played like the first 3 hours of Expedition 33 because I'm right now playing through Persona 3 Reloaded, and yes, E33 is incredible. The gameplay is perfect. I can't wait to play more. But yeah, so like the last question I have for you, Dax, is what are some of the, since we have a lot of your viewers watching right now, what are some of the upcoming content they can look forward to from you?
All right, so I just put out a video today for my early access members on YouTube covering the Nobody May Cry mod. It actually goes public tomorrow.
Nice.
For everyone else, so there's that. I'm currently working on the next YouTube video, which is Kingdom Hearts, but I am the villain. Covering the Another Road mod, which is so fucking good. I am currently in the works on making a trailer for the subathon coming up in September.
Nice.
Which will start with the Kingdom Hearts 3, but I do not know what mods are installed part 3, the finale. And I'm gonna give you a little exclusive here. It's a little bit of tease, a little bit of an exclusive. Last time that we did this, we had 15 content creators send me mods. I am very happy and kind of scared to announce that we have significantly more content creators on this project. So there's that. Very much look forward to that. And yeah, for anyone who's wondering, I'll give a small little tease about the main event, like the big main event for the rest of the subathon. If you happen to like not my last subathon, but the subathon before that, I might be bringing back something.
Nice.
And,
nice. Now that's how you make a teaser. Listen, Square, that's how you make a fucking teaser, pretty much. So, well, y'all look forward to that. Another Motown Downtown exclusive. You're welcome. So with that being said, now we're gonna segue into the fan favorite section of the show called Top 10 Questions on Motown Downtown.
Top 10 questions. You got the questions. Top 10 questions. I got the answers. Top 10 questions. Better get your answers ready.
Where I will ask my guests 10 questions courtesy of Inside the Actor's Studio. So Daxian, are you ready?
Sure.
Alright, so the first question is, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh man, you should have said that for later in the show, but that we'll go with that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's what is your least favorite word?
Anything with more than 3 syllables.
So all of them basically.
Yeah, a lot of words, yeah.
What makes you happy?
I'll let you know when I find out. Actually, no, I take it back. People subscribing to Nobody Daxian make me happy.
There we go. There we go. So ring that bell, chat.
Ring that bell.
What makes you upset?
Oh God, looking in the mirror. When my order is wrong at a fast food place. Yeah.
Oh, that gotcha. Now, what sound or noise do you love?
I don't think that I can say that on the internet.
We'll go
It's not
with
on Twitch.
We'll go with a high five sound. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Now,
Just a lot of high five sounds. That's kind of it's kind of like a clap, you know.
that's there we go. So, what sound or noise do you hate?
Children.
Facts. These are the funniest answers we've had on the show so far. You're not even thinking. You're like, I know. I got this. All right. I mean, you've already said this earlier, but Daxian, what is your favorite curse word?
Oh, actually, my favorite curse word, and that might actually be different from my favorite word, weirdly enough. It feels like it should be the same. That doesn't make sense. It starts with a C, and I don't know that I'm allowed to say it on Twitch.
Go ahead.
Cunt. That's
Yeah! There we go. The first cunt
anyone ever
word
said
of the
that word?
season.
Has anyone said
Yeah,
that word?
there has been. Yeah, in the past. Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah, you're not first. You were not the first cunt, but you are our favorite cunt. Pretty much.
You're our favorite cunt.
I want that on a shirt.
Awesome.
So,
Yes. Oh my God.
So, what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
A Foley artist.
Okay, and that's what's
Yeah,
that
that-
exactly?
They're the people who make sounds and sound effects for film and
I
television.
like that. It looks so satisfying for real. Now, what profession would you not like to attempt?
Fluffer.
Oh, yeah, me neither. No, it's good money, I'm sure, but no, thank you. I won't be able to look myself in the mirror anymore, pretty much.
Hey guys, remember that you will have a digital footprint in your life.
That is exit only. Exit only. So, what? So, hold on. Yeah. So, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Here's unlimited Crunchyroll and hash browns.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our amazing guest, Nobody Daxian. This was
Thank you.
a great way to come back, man. It feels good to be back, and you being the first guest to come back too. You did so much better than I thought, man. So thank you again for coming out again tonight. Thank you.
No, thank you for having me. It was awesome.
So I'm gonna find somebody to raise. While I do that, how about some parting words for the audience?
Suck titties, get fitties.
Smoke grass, eat ass, and eat and be merry.
Yeah, if you have an intrusive thought, just do it.
Just do it.
Unless it's something illegal, then don't do it. Or if you know you won't get caught, then do it. But,
Oh man, I want to, since you're gonna be joining raiding gardeners, I want to go raid them. I wish their names were shorter, man. Like this, spelling out raiding gardeners is like a hassle for me because I got fat fingers.
yeah.
Radiant. So since you're the guest, you're in charge of the raid message. So like, what should we say as a raid message?
Ooh, this is a lot of power. I need to use it wisely.
Boom.
We should just say papaya.
Damn it. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna copy and paste. So 1 second.
No, I don't think we should say suck titties, get fitties in the gardeners chat. I think they're a little more strict on what they allow in their chat, which is totally fine.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
their boundary. We respect it.
We respect boundaries, yeah.
I think just yelling papaya in their chat is much funnier.
Copy. /raid.
Oh, apparently I'm no longer on the screen.
Yeah, because the Twitch is up. Boom. Now you're back.
Gotcha,
There we
gotcha.
go. There we go. Okay, so what's the raid message?
Papaya. We're just gonna yell
P-A-P-A?
papaya. I don't know how it's spelled.
How,
but
chat, how do you spell papaya? Is it P-A? Okay, there we go.
Pokemon Legends PA.
Papaya. There we go. Everyone's
Papaya.
copy and paste that in their chat. Give them a follow also if you're not following the Rating Gardeners. DAXIAN, thank you again, buddy, for coming out tonight. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Thank you for the mods and all the follows. We are so back, and it feels so fucking good. Yes. So I will be back next this Monday, no, this Tuesday, with more Persona 4 Golden. So stay tuned for that. So y'all have a great weekend. You have a great weekend. We love you to death. And we will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was fun.